video today is going to be on the deck. It's called Bounce the Kraken. So this is the one I am playing currently now. I think it is probably the most fun one. Uh, it's very good in ladder. It's like maybe one of the most fun of all time. So yeah, let's get into it. I actually kind of got rid of a lot of my decks, so I only won 3 right now. But Bounce the Kraken is the current primary one, and I tend to not be someone who's a fan of ninjas generally speaking as much because they're often played in aggro decks. But this is not an aggro deck, and it is incredibly fun. I cannot emphasize this enough. So let's get into it here. Normally I kind of put it in myself, but I'm just going to kind of go through it. So we have Killer Monkeys. Killer Monkeys are amazing for 1 cost. I think a lot of you know this. Death Strike, it kills whatever it touches. So this gives you some power and protection from larger units. It can give you some early game domination. You can almost think of it like using a very powerful spell if you can keep it alive. Vanish. Vanish is going to be one of the most core pieces of the deck. Obviously the bounce. The bounce means returning to hand stuff. So Vanish is going to synergize with several things here, but ultimately the Kraken. And remember, the Kraken has been redesigned. He is a ritual, meaning... Oh man, I think it's coming off on the wrong side of the screen here. He is a ritual, so he doesn't just play. You have to summon him, and when you summon him, he does damage to... he sucks everything to him and does damage to it in his Berserk. He is amazing. He is probably one of the best redesigns. He is super fun, and the thing that makes this deck interesting is you do the ritual once, and then you can bounce the Kraken himself back to your hand, and you don't have to do a ritual again. You could just play him. And it's gross to your opponent and awesome to you. Okay, so we got the Vanishes. We got the Mithril. That's for draw. I always love simple draw. You'll see it in most of the things I do. The Mooncaster, he's another way to replace the Kraken and bounce him. And guess what? He gains those big boy Kraken stats because he's a huge unit. Shadow Katana. So this is another way for kill potential. I suggest you hold it, but you can also use the 2 damage, and that is to give something very large elusive, so we can kind of skip through the lines to get to the back line and kill. You have Kage, which is something that activates upon being bounced or leaving the board, so you can play him for defense. He's more used to kind of control the tempo and play as kind of an AoE or defense. You can suicide him out and then like kind of clear the board partially, or you can bounce him a few times to kind of stall to get what you really want. Murderfish. So this is a sea monster deck with a very heavy, like the way it's designed is to get the 10 or fewer cards. So you want to get to the back of your deck. So basically you need to survive until that point against your opponent, and then the sea monsters start getting spicy. So right here, Murderfish, you summon 2 copies of him if your deck has 10 or fewer cards. Can you play him early? Of course. It's way better to play him late in terms of like what you get, but that's the trade-off. You do have to keep yourself alive long enough to be able to pull off the big combos. Badger, another replace unit, and a draw with that, so it's a great bounce card. You have Omewa, and that's, you know, it's a removal for something very big and scary. Earth Knight, I think it's one of the lesser important cards in the deck, but it does heal your castle. It does give you a Guardian. It does give you some stall. He's just a solid unit. Kunai Master, new unit. Love him. Not possibly overpowered. When he comes on the board, he's like the other end of... He's the opposite of Kage. He does 1 damage to all enemy units. And if you have no other units on the board, he does it again. And this is awesome because if you can get him to where you can get him just without naked on the board where there's nothing else, you can do it and you can bounce him. And so you can do like a big AoE with him. So you do have 2. Manly Cannons, probably the most used and standard AoE in the game. I do recommend running that. Joff. Joff is just a good unit. I don't think you have to have Joff to make this work. He does gain extra treasure, which allows you to kind of do bigger plays if you're holding the treasure. So, do I recommend him? Yes. If this is something you're missing, I actually think he's easy to get, but I don't think it'll cripple you too bad here. I don't think it'll do much. Wotan, crazy good. I do highly recommend this. He can replace a unit, and if he does, he gains that unit's attack. Remember, he gains the attack. So if he's replacing like a big boy like a Kaiju, a Leviathan, a Kraken, the Loch Ness Monster, he can be scary. And he can replace them while they're on the other side of the board, add his own stats, and then hit castle. So he is a potential win condition. We have the Loch Ness Monster, who's new. He's a sea monster that synergizes with the 10 cards or fewer. The 2 Leviathans, which cost is reduced, so you want them kind of near the end, because their cost is reduced, but you can play them on a 10 curve just fine if you need to. The Kraken, which is obviously the core card for this set. And King Kaiju, which some people seem to misunderstand. He is a big, crazy, you know, Godzilla-type thing. He attempts to attack a building. He's sort of just another big boy. I mean, obviously he's important. I don't think that he's the make or break point the same way, say, having like Leviathans or the Kraken would be. So that is the way I play this deck. I think that's the one on Discord. There's a lot of changes to things that people have recommended. I'm having a blast, and it uses a lot of the new cards. So let's try it out. Let's queue up. Well, there's our big boy. We don't need him yet. This, don't be deceived, even though this plays on curve, wouldn't do it. Mithril, it's like, well, yeah, it's not a unit, but I think we'll keep it this time, just to get through our deck. You know, I think I forgot to mention a core piece is the Dark Sea Summoner. So, I'll talk about him when he comes out. You know, I think my mic volume is better on this one. I'm definitely hoping so. Okay, you really want to come out, don't you? Well, you're not. You're not. Try again. So I'm thinking, you know, if you want to kind of think early, you could draw through. This might like seem not great, not really showing anything too great, but you also might just want to get through Fine Master. So this is kind of interesting. I think this is okay. It's gonna feel bad to lose him. But that's just part of the game. That's like part of this style of play. Gemma. Unclear on that. Okay, that's kind of weird. You know, we could just get this. I don't know if that's more interesting than killing this, because I think if we Mooncaster, we get a little more. Like, we do get more. It's tricky. Let's fish. Let's play. Okay. You know what? I think that it's okay to let him go. If you're like, oh no, they're going to be able to get him, I think that's okay, because we want to draw. So we'll just leave it. We could have swapped him. I don't think we need to. And you'll see later on, there's better things. I know, he's a legendary. It's sad. Maybe not. I hope he also realizes that like that gives us a card too when he's killed. So we might get a couple draws. I'm very confused about this style at the moment. Okay, draw. Okay, thanks. You know, I don't want to rush this person, but like they're kind of giving us a bit of an opening here. So I think we can just take it. The Vanish feels great, but I actually think that we can put some pressure on. It's not meant to play this way, but you know we're gonna do it. Okay? Fine, it's going to play. If this one ends too fast, I might do another one. Again, I am assuming that I will win. We don't know that yet. I don't quite see what this person is doing. They're going to be a little behind doing that. Very confusing. I think we just continue to go for it. Let's do that to get more. Let's do this. I don't know if I want to lose the Kraken. I'm scared, guys. Oh my god! No! No. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm very sad, guys. No. That's terrible. It's terrible. I think we won, but it's very sad. I don't like it this way. I really don't. Okay. So this is the thing I'm talking about. Oh dear. That's how you bounce, and that's how you sorry. Alright. Killer Monkey. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have the same factions. It's kind of interesting. Now this is the card I didn't get to talk about. So this is the core card. This is a core card. You draw 3. You keep any sea monsters. It's definitely fishing for the sea monsters. Weird. Is this rushing? If he's rushing me, I feel bad because this could be another fast-paced match, and I want to show a good Kraken play. I don't have too much time today, so there could be a follow-up video. I'm not sure yet. Okay. So here's our boy again. It's gonna be good for this kind of rush. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna have trouble with board presence right now. He really should remove that. He might not. Man, I'm not thinking of it yet. This is... Okay. Well, I can show you other ways this will work. So let's just do it like that. Let's show some different mounts. So, okay, we're gonna not get rid of him when he leaves the battlefield. Should he leave the battlefield? Can he leave the battlefield? Yeah. There you go. Santa, huh? Interesting. It's weird that I feel like I'm going to be able to rush this person back. Oh. I can take a guess that that is probably a soul prison. Are we okay with being soul prisoned? I think could soul prison this and soul prison it back. I think I'm gonna do that. Pressure up here. I could have also done this, but we're gonna wait. Okay. So I hope like that helps too with the like knowing what the traps are, because we took that from the supply depot. We know that he likely had it. Based on the trap color curve, we could pretty much guess it was going to be that. Whereas he did not guess that. So now he has a problem. I feel like we can be extremely punishing here if we want to be. But alas, I think we're gonna go for goodbye cards. Okay. Well, that's the thing, guys. It happens. It's very sad. It's okay because we're pretty far through our deck, so it's okay either way. It's just obviously nicer to get what you want. Stats here. I think we're not gonna do that. So yeah, he's gonna get something. That's good. This makes the game a little longer. Not there on the deck yet. Not quite there. So now we could do. We could bounce Kage. We could play this without a duplicate. We kind of have a lot of gross things at the moment. Thinking about how he's going to draw off this. I don't want to risk it. So we'll do that. Actually do that. We're waiting for our time here, guys. We're waiting for it. Fair enough. I know, not remarkable. I understand. He's kind of the bait. We're almost to this point. We could use another Dark Sea Summoner. Okay, that's not a bad play. Okay. Not loving what we're getting here. kind of has me a little bit stuck. I don't think we want to do that because we know he has something big. I don't think we want to throw this away into this. I think we might have to just stall. If it gets dicey, we'll have to get rid of that. Now we do have a Kraken ritual next turn, so we have to live. I maybe place this wrong. He doesn't want to risk it, like he knows. I think we're gonna have to bear it for one turn, guys. Bear a good smack the root. So let's release him. And I think we can soak a little bit here. And he should eat most of these units. If I were to go back and play differently, I would have wanted to get that 3-4 to 3-3, but it is what it is, guys. Okay. I think that would attack his own building. I'm not sure if that's what I would have done. But we'll see. So this is hopefully, guys, we're gonna get to see the bouncing of the Kraken here, which is the fun part. There we go. Bye. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, huh guys? Beautiful. And then a good old swapperoo. You know, we actually could man the cannons. And put them in a real bad place. I think it's a little greedy. Wait a second, we could also do this swapperoo. Let's do the big swapperoo. Okay? Yes, we might lose it. I want you guys... Let's do a swapperoo with the swapperoo. Oh yeah. Okay. See? Probably unnecessary roughness, but I wanted to show you guys. That's a good play for him. Oh man. But you know what we're gonna do? Well, we can play this too. I probably shouldn't have done this one double swamperoo. It's a little greedy. But I'm gonna do it. Just He didn't get the last one. If he's smart, he waited knowing that there was another Kraken. So maybe he has something for this, but if not, this is the thing I'm trying to show you guys. This is the fun. This is the bounce. He's Okay. He's gonna kind of go for it. Yeah, needing a bigger... Look at him ruining our fun. You gotta go. Yeah. Gotta go. Come on, one more. Okay. Whoa, 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 why would you do that? You shouldn't have done that. That's a mistake. Oh my god, you made a huge mistake. What? Why? 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 I don't know what to think. This could be risky, because like he could maybe elusive kill me with this. It's about fun. It's about fun. An idiot. It's active. Duh. He messed up. He messed up with the peasant. He messed up. Oh no. Well, there you have it, guys. That is how you bounce the Kraken. And it makes for a very fun playstyle, very big. You do have to pay a little more attention than I did, but yes, that is how that deck works. I highly, 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 it's super fun. I highly recommend it.